What's going on, boys? NordVPN here. Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we're going to have the weekly custom tactics update. Some things we changed from last week. Of course, the patch that came out 2 weeks ago. There's a couple of things that went there. And we're going to start off with the 4-2-3-1, the formation to close the game out. This is the formation you'll start the game with or to close the game out. We got balanced here. No pressure, no touch, nothing like that. 37 width and 40 depth. The idea is you want to be a bit more narrow, more defensive to protect your lead inside the game. And talking about protecting the lead, this video is sponsored by NordVPN. Have you ever went online and worried about your data being stolen or your identity not being kept safe? Well, NordVPN, they have your back. Now, first of all, what is a VPN? Now, a VPN is a virtual private network. When you're searching the internet online, every website knows your location. That's why sometimes you might get those ads saying people in your location, or it might show your location or places near you. But with NordVPN, you can now browse the internet safely and use it to mask your IP address and surf the web safely. If you use my link, nordvpn.com/Neil guys, as you can see on the screen, if you sign up for the 2-year plan, you do additionally get 4 months for free as well. Now, not only do they have high speed, which is very, very important for, of course, gaming, the ability to change your IP location from over 5,200 servers in 59 countries is definitely my favorite feature. For example, for myself, have you ever wanted to watch your favorite TV show in another country, but you can't watch it because you're not from that country? Well, you can do that with NordVPN, as of course, you can choose from an array and a list of countries and change your IP address. You can get the deal here at nordvpn.com/Neil guys. In fact, click on the link down below or over here on the screen, as you can see. And by the way, it's risk-free, by the way, with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like it, 30 days, get your money back, no loss for you. Anyway, guys, thanks for NordVPN for sponsoring this video. And let's go straight back into protecting now our defensive line and our lead in FIFA. So as I mentioned, these are the tactics. To be honest, when you are playing a 4-2-3-1, we've made this now the 4-3-3, as I mentioned last week, the 4-3-3 change. So we've everyone come back in defense. So we've got rid of the 4-3-3. You can still use that formation, but I think it's a bit too defensive. We've got both CDMs on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking and cover center, and a left back and a right back on stay back, conservative and overlap. As I said, this is the formation we're going to be starting the game with. Always remember that. So you can use this for the entire game. Like, let's say I normally play on this formation 99% of the time. Now, some of you guys might be like, for example, a rank 4 or 5 player. You might find yourself going down a lot more. And that is why we brought the 3-5-2 back. You know, this formation, I just keep coming back to it. Since it wasn't really meta last year, it was more meta in FIFA 21. But of course, it became meta last year because I suppose it became popularized by everyone else. There's even a word. Or not the correct term, the incorrect context, should I say. But anyway, defensive style, we've gone with width 40, depth 55. Not too high, no pressure on every touch. As I mentioned, that nerf is, of course, in as well. The build-up play, we have gone with long ball and we have gone with forward runs. I've gone towards forward runs for both new gen and old gen. I prefer it. And I just think it's more attacking than direct passing. I think a lot of you guys find it better as well. I know the pros do prefer direct passing. You can use either one, by the way. 40 width and 7 players inside the box. Then we go over to the instructions. So we got the stay central, get in behind and come back in defense. Now this is the striker that's going to be coming back on defense to create the midfield 3. So what I'll normally do is I'll put someone here like Mbappe, someone who's quick. And what they're going to do is they're going to come back and create the midfield 3. So we're going to be defending this in a 5-3-1-1, the classic system, okay? Stay central, get in behind, come back in defense for one striker. I use the left one. Ronaldo on stay central, stay forward. The Cam on come back in defense, get into a box for a cross. And the left mid and the right mid on come back in defense, get into the box and get it behind. So very similar to what we've changed. I've not changed anything here. It's a winning formula. There's no need to change something that's not broken, in my opinion. The only thing I would say is, for one, the attacking centre mids, you can leave them unbalanced, but we have the 5-2-1-2 for that, so don't change it just yet. And then we have the slower centre back in the middle, still while attacking, and we left the rest on default. I will be using hug the sidelines as soon as I change to this formation inside the game. I'll be using hug the sidelines most of the time as well. So should I change this formation? This would be the formation both for attack and defending. So 4-2-3-1 is very balanced. You're attacking a 4-2-3-1, you're defending a 4-2-3-1. Let's say, for example, you're struggling and you need more than 2 strikers, okay? Then you move over to the 3-5-2, where you technically got 5-3-1 when you're defending, then 3-5-2 when you're attacking. This should solve all of your issues immediately, in my opinion, with attacking. And also, defensively, this formation is very compact. So you have a bit of both. So you can argue this is more balanced, this is more attacking, and even more defending, okay? So I will start on this. If I'm struggling to attack, I will stay here. Now, then I have the 5-2-1-2. Now, this and this, what's the difference is that this one just has left backs and right backs. People are going to be like, isn't it more defensive? Well, maybe yes with the back 5, but not really, because you're still defending the back 5 with a 3-5-2. One striker comes back to create a 5-3-1-1. But more importantly, with this one, the left back and right backs, they are unmarked when you go forward. And that is why a lot of players like this tactic. Balance 50-70, fast build-up play, direct passing, 55 width, and 7 players inside the box. The difference between this one is the attacking fullbacks. So what you want to do here is you want to use stay back, conservative, and overlap, and use the D-pad tactics, attacking fullbacks, to push these players forward. If you have no idea what D-pad tactics are, and you're like, what are you on about, Neil? Just put these guys both on during the attack. But the reason why you want to put them on stay back is because that way you can variably control them, like a light switch. You can variably control them and they can run back and forth when you want them to. Both strikers on stay central, one on getting behind, one on come back in defense, one on stay forward. It doesn't make that much difference. It just makes it like this. They don't actually come back and create a midfield 3. It just makes one sit behind the other, and that way it's just a bit better against, let's say, a CDM or backline of 5. They're not, or backline of 4. They're not together. The cam is on stay. Is going to be on stay forward, not come back in defense on this one. And that we're going to have 3 players on stay forward. And that's why, compared to the 3-5-2, you only have realistically a 5-3-1-1. Because don't forget, one of these players, they're going to come back and defend here. That's being Mbappe. So you do have, in this situation, the front 3, almost like a 4-1-2. This is basically, think of this like a 4-1-2-1-2. Now, the issue with the 4-1-2-1-2, the left back and right back, they do nothing. So what we've done over here is we put one CDM on stay backs, then the box cover center. The other one, we left him on balanced. Now, you can leave this guy on stay back as well if you want to. I leave him on balanced. It's very attacking. I'd recommend leaving him on stay back while attacking, but I do leave him on balanced. Balanced for support on crosses and cover center, both of them. Back line all on stay back. Slowest guy goes in the middle. And then that's when you can use the left back and right back variably. So I would normally use the 3-5-2, and this should be enough to get through. This is the most attacking formation in the game. Remember, I've always told you this, guys. This is a 4-2-3-1 with an extra striker. It's a 4-4-2 with a cam. It's every formation, 4-1-2-1-2 in the middle with a left mid, right mid. It's every formation you want. So this is the most attacking formation, period. But with the left back, right back being unmarked, if you like to use those Trivellas, or you like to put the ball down the wing or create more space with 2 strikers and a cam for the counter-attack, you've got that. Then we've gone to the 4-2-4, the typical formation, the one that is used really to get back inside the game. I kind of changed something from last week. I thought, you know what, maybe we don't need the 4-2-4, but we do. I brought it back. Just not with constant pressure. We put it on press after possession loss. You can always use team press for both of these tactics. So if you're losing inside the game, I will go to a 4-2-4. It's more conservative. If you're losing like 2-3-0, you can use team press, or you can pause the game and put on constant pressure. Fast build-up play, I've gone to forward runs, not direct passing. I just think it's more direct, and I think especially with this meta now, well, not meta, should I say, Trivella's being nerfed. They're still effective, but you really want to go down the central areas. You've got the explosive players being buffed as well, so I think definitely it's the way to go. And the instructions, they kind of remain from the week before. Stay central, come back in defense, get in behind, come back in defense, for both left mid and right mid to get to the box for a cross. Both CDMs on get forward, cover center to get to the box for a cross. And left back, stay back, conservative, and overlap. Well, those are the weekly tactics update. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, thank you very much, NordVPN, for sponsoring this video. Link is down below in the description as well for that. And one thing I wanted to finally say as well is I know a lot of you guys enjoy the 4-3-2-1. I'm not, as I said, look, if you really enjoy the 4-3-2-1, replace the 5-2-1-2. We want to keep one of these slots. Alternatively, every single week, we want to change your formation here. The idea is so you can use a new formation and experiment what works for you. You know, it's fine for me to give you a tactic, but there's going to be like 1% of you that plays the, let's say, the 4-5-1 with the 2 cams. It's a wide formation, mainly for wing play. I don't like it, but 1% of you might like it. If I do it this way, there might be another formation like, I don't know, like a 4-3-3 fourth variation that some of you guys may enjoy. If you don't use a formation that you haven't tried yet, you're not going to know if it's good or not. So that's what we're going to do. It's about finding the perfect formula for you, but incorporating it into a good system. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take it easy, and of course, I'll catch you next time. Peace out.